The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge, unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing. So he started dancing around with a gun and threatening to come shoot me.
Cap. Cap. No way. That's cap. That doesn't make sense. Is this John Murat RP,
You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
Nah, my man's
These are the only
unhinged.
clips I'm watching. You were?
Charlie. Charlie. In black terminology, he basically just said pull up.
Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you.
Chat, how y'all feel about Sneako right now, gang? My thing was Sneako just in too deep. He just in too deep. I feel like there's a way to apply all different types of concepts in every side of avenue, like blue pill, red pill, all of that, and be like
Roderick type of
not
song.
too deep
He'll
on
be
one side.
with that
I feel
one.
like he's in way too deep. I don't even feel like he could have normal conversation without everything being about like the Matrix and blue-haired freak people. Everything being a conspiracy theory, everything being like, I think he just in too deep, bro. He just in too deep to the point where I don't even take this shit serious no more. Half the these motherfuckers be saying on, I don't take this shit serious. Exhibit A. I don't even know who the hell Brandon Buckingham is, bro. Who the hell is that and what the hell does he? I don't even know who that is, gang. Right? But I see KSI tweet at Sneako. Stop ducking Brandon Buckingham. He's down to fight. Don't tell me Sneako the cuck is scared. Sneako goes, I'm not scared. I'm actually being sued by him right now for emotional distress. It's a frivolous lawsuit, but I got a good lawyer taking care of it, but that's all I can say about it for now. Okay, that has nothing to do with the, like, fighting him, right? So in my brain, I'm like, okay, I seen Sneako tell Charlie he wants to beat him up or something in person, say it to his face, and apparently there's a dude that wants to fight him, and he's not responding to him, so I trolled. I said, damn, he's such a beta for that. That's why you should put him in his place and fight him. Show them how the real alpha does it. The blue-haired jab feminists are going to be so shook when they see that. W Sneako L Matrix. Because at this point, no, I don't take none of these shit. Like, bro, I don't take none of this shit serious, right? And, bro, there are motherfuckers that thought I was dead ass. Exhibit A. Didn't think it was possible to be a bigger cuck than Sneako, but this simp almost deep throats the boot so hard he rubber soles online. I'm like, bro, you're so mad, libtard. Rico owns you. Bro, like this is so stupid to me, bro. I can't take these motherfuckers serious, bro. But there are some people that obviously caught on that I was like, look at this dude here. Yes, alphas sit on the same bed as their girlfriends getting it's scared as a visible ghost called the Matrix. Scared of a visible ghost called the Matrix. I said, bot! This that I was dead ass. And there was like, but there was people that that saw I was trolling and shit. This one, he had YG in his name. He was like, I miss when Rage wasn't scared of being canceled. Sneako liked that tweet. Like, he went in, he saw the comment, so he liked it. And so I go to the reply, let me explain, what does he even mean? Because I be saying all the time, my chat is always spamming, ban, yo, Josh, chill. What the f are you talking about? Scared of being canceled? What are you talking about? If I have an opinion on something, I have an opinion on something. So I really wanted to see what he was talking about. Let's see what he's talking about, right? So I see someone asking for an example, like giving us an example. And he goes, he literally used to call Kenny, which 100%, I made jokes at the time when it wasn't serious. Nobody gave a f. Nobody gave a f. Kenny didn't even give a f until got kind of serious. I was like, yeah, this is low. And the times were kind of changed. I'm like, this is kind of racist, and there's nothing to joke about. So I'm like, yo, Kenny, I know you've been seeing my videos. I'm not calling you that no more. My fault if it offended you. I'm off that. You know what I'm saying? Times have changed. Like I'm not on that no more. I apologize and all that. I don't admit to that. I don't give a f. Right? But the fact that you're using that as what, you just want me to be racist, Mike? You just want me to call Asian niggas like what? Like what? Like what the f, my nigga? And so like, because I don't do shit like that no more, I'm like scared. I'm like a bot and scared of being canceled because that shit is just not funny no more. And it's just not to me. Like it's just not funny no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to like grow and shit in this bitch. They want you to like stay the same and whatever. So yeah, to me, I just think he's in too deep, bro. I think he's in way too deep. Like, way too deep, bro. Like, I don't know. And apparently he's beefing with Charlie. So I want to see what he got going on with this.
Sneako, does this outfit look familiar? This is the same thing I wore last time I took you over my knee and spanked your bottom with some discipline. And
okay, I didn't even. Alright. That quick, my boy? That quick, gang?
I'm happy to report that these are back in stock and a lot more at moistglobal.com. Last time I
W moves. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like Sneako says the stuff he says knowing it's gonna get a lot of attention because he always puts his social links in the replies. Which at the end of the day, good publicity or bad publicity, you're getting put out there more. More people are gonna see it. And there's a chance more people that agree with you are gonna sign up to whatever you got going on. So maybe it's not, maybe it is, I don't know. But the thing is with Sneako, whether you disagree with him or not, it's working for him. He's the biggest he's ever been. He has more money than he has ever had. He has more views than he's ever had. He has more attention than he's ever had. And in his brain is stimulating, oh, whatever the fuck I'm doing is working. I have a bunch of people in my chat telling me I'm right. W Sneako and shit. So he just gonna keep on doing it, bro. So like, it just is what it is.
talked about you, I used you for a merchandise push as well, so might as well stick with tradition. I bet just seeing me in this attire again has just sent you on a full-blown Winter Soldier episode with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull as you're experiencing post-traumatic stress disorder, because the first video I made on you offended you to such a high degree that you have not stopped whining since. It's already been 3 months, can you believe that? How time flies.
Okay, I know I'm pausing it live, but like, get 3 pauses already. Here's my thing with this. I did see Sneako say Charlie was trying to like cancel him or nothing. Or something, or everybody's trying to cancel. There was a point when the internet was trying to cancel Sneako. Don't cap, there was a point. Y'all remember, like, there was a point, like a few months ago. But right now, they're just bullying you. Like, they're just like roasting you. Like, it's not canceling at this point. I literally just see people just ratioing him and like bullying you. So I don't think you could call that canceling right now. Niggas are just like just like ratioing you. I'm sorry. That's just is what it is. It just is what it is. Like, it just is what it is. It's not being canceled. You're not being canceled right now.
You started shit with me by insulting me and my girlfriend out of nowhere. So naturally, I responded by making.
I am sorry. He always says some shit I want to speak on. I'm sorry. Last pause, I swear. Last pause for a minute. Last pause for... Stop counting my pauses. Stop it right now. True or false, chat? This is like one of the first signs where Sneako started to get on me. Like, bro, Sneako, come on, bro. Do better, bro. Like, I fuck with you, low-key. When he spoke on this man's girlfriend for absolutely no reason, somebody that has nothing to do with shit, I was like, all right, gang. When you bring up somebody's, like, girlfriend, significant other in any way that has nothing to do with shit, that's like, I hate that. Like, bro, that's like... scum shit. That's scum shit. Like, they don't have shit to do with shit. Why the fuck are you bringing them into this shit, bro? Like, I'd never do that shit. I don't give a fuck how much I'm beefing with a motherfucker.
Fun of you in return and showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you. But unfortunately, I failed to calculate just how much of a sensitive fucking
TK?
loser you are. Because this hurt your feelings to such a high degree, it's become like an Armageddon in your brain. 3 months, you have continued to melt down about this. The day after I posted my response, he went on stream and had a huge, unhinged tantrum and meltdown about the whole thing, and then he sent some of his viewers over. So I was joking with them, saying like, oh, you guys must have just stopped the cuties watch party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with a gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
Cap. There's no way. It's cap. That doesn't make sense. Cap. That's dead ass? Is this John Murat RP, my nigga? Sneako, bro. See, something is changing with Sneako. Sneako was so unbothered to the point where he would tell the internet that he literally watched somebody fuck his girlfriend in front of him. Sneako was dead ass, didn't care what people thought about him, that he told people about that swinger party situation, which everybody roasts him for, but at the point, I gave him props, Loki, for having enough balls to admit that shit. I'm like, yo, you're crazy. Like, what the fuck? Batman wouldn't be able to get that information out of me, my boy. To the point where, like, Charlie criticizing him has him so out of character that he gets on stream threatening him with a gun? That Twitter ratios are doing that much damage? How? What happened? That's what I don't like, bro. I feel like he getting in too deep, but it could be like, cause like, bro, getting roasted on the internet is annoying as fucking since everybody fucking roasted me. Just I got to his boiling point probably. I know I'd be annoyed as shit.
Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
Nah, my man's
These are the only
unhinged.
clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my
slurs
clips
like what?
To see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns. But he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
So this is that meme I've been seeing on Twitter. Nigga. Okay. This that clip I've been seeing, the little meme picture. I've been seeing screenshots of this shit. Like random niggas in my comments saying like some stupid shit. Okay.
They're mags, not clips. You absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying
Charlie. Hey, hold on. Hey, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Tell me if I'm wrong. In black terminology, did this nigga did not just, he basically just said pull up, nigga. Did he just not say you can pull up if you want to? Just not, did he just not just say, yo, I'm a Florida man, nigga. Pull up, nigga. Did he just not just say that? In translation, pull up, nigga. Yo, Charlie, what type of time are you on, gang? Yo, what's up, bro?
Charlie looking like Keanu Reeves.
Yo,
Now, damn.
He already looked like John Wick, gang.
clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy lesson. He was very upset, so he was threatening to come.
Hey, first of all, that's a comp way of saying pull up and not getting banned on YouTube.
Because I hurt his feelings, and it's been festering for quite some time now. 3 fucking months. You love to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. These soy boy NPC bots are all canceling you. It's all you do. You treat the teenagers in your Discord like they're your goddamn therapist. Just going in there to complain about the invisible boogeyman canceling you again, shaking your fist at the clouds. I also love that you treat this Discord server like it's your PR team. So
I saw this. Destiny like ratioed the okay, first of all, this was weird. At first I was like, yo, Destiny, your wife is like, that is, first of all, your wife got you fucked up, nigga. I know they're in an open relationship and shit, but still, yo, homie. And then I find out Sneako like unsent his messages and shit to make it look like they were like, she was trying to get at him, when the whole time the reason why he was in the messages was because Destiny, because they were talking about Sneako's like old content, how cool it was and shit, and they wanted help with some videography shit. So Destiny's like, yo, DM Sneako and ask him how this, that, and the third. So he unsent messages to make it look like his wife was like, and that's your homie. Your friend is trying to make it look like your wife is in his DMs. That is crazy to me, my nigga. That's crazy, bro. Just to win like an internet like ratio or some shit. Quick, I need a response. Go to memes. See, this is where he fucked up. You need to go to like a private group chat or some shit. You can't. You know, there's ops in your Discord, bro. You gotta like go to like. Nah, he funny, bro.
So you have them work on.
Bro, sometimes it's so bad it be looking scripted, bro. Because there's no way he didn't think this was gonna get screenshotted, bro.
Responses on Twitter because you're not witty enough to come up with anything on your own. You have no ability to banter. You can't insult anyone. Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of 3 things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path, which is ironic because you're like literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses. You're like the absolute worst character, side character in an MMO. It's pathetic. But I'm getting sidetracked. You love to be super public about how much you hate antidepressants and you shit on anyone who takes antidepressants, but with the way you talk in your Discord server, I'm pretty convinced that you're only 2 or 3 messages away from asking your community to source antidepressants for you under the table to help with all this mental anguish you're going through. And I think that'd honestly be a good idea. It might help you. But I'm putting the cart before the horse here. How did we get to this point? Well, I made that video about Sneako, and I fully planned on that being the only time I ever talked about this asshole. I really did. All I wanted to do was highlight why I personally don't respect him. I know a lot of people criticize me for not tackling his points, and to that I say, bah humbug, this fucking goober didn't make any points. All he did was insult me and my girlfriend. He insulted me and my girlfriend because I made fun of one of his friend's blatantly fake stories. He resorted to childish name-calling like, I'm ugly, and I don't go outside. That's not making any points. Like, what am I supposed to debunk there? No, actually, my mom thinks I'm handsome, and so does my girlfriend.
That's the thing with, like, that side of shit that I've noticed. You could literally get bitches, be ripped, be rich, famous, have money, and somehow whatever narrative they'll try to spin to criticize you, like they could just say type shit. That's why I was like peeping in comments and shit.
So
like,
you're wrong,
like,
factually
what the fuck
wrong.
Can you say about Charlie, really? Like, what the fuck can you say, really?
Nothing to debunk. The whole point of the video was highlighting why I don't respect him. I'll go ahead and briefly give you a previously on Dragon Ball Z lore recap to bring you up to speed on the points I was making for why I think he is a pathetic piece of shit, and his opinion holds no value in my eyes. Is because he publicly defends Cuties as one of his favorite movies. Cuties was a Netflix film that used real child actresses in sexual situations, so they sexualized real children. A fact that Sneako himself acknowledges, but writes off as being okay because it's realistic, because in the real world children get sexualized. I'll say it again, regardless of what the intention of the film was, they missed the mark because what ended up happening is they sexualized the child actresses. Yeah, that is a problem. That's tough. Full stop. Even if the message was supposed to be the opposite, they still ended up contributing to the very problem.
And whether you agree or not, do not lie. If Sneako hated Cuties, and let's just say Charlie likes Cuties, and Sneako found a clip of Charlie saying he liked Cuties and all that shit, Sneako would be calling him a pedophile, yes or no? Or any of these red pill niggas. Let's be 100. Let's be real. Let's be 100. Would they or would they not? Would they or would they not? That's why I don't even be beefing with these, like, there's no point. There's no point. Like,
they were speaking out against.
I watched Cuties last night and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else. I saw the cover and I got clickbaited.
Even though I don't 100% agree, when I saw this, I wasn't mad at it because of the fact I don't agree with him, but he had enough balls to come out and say what he did. But at the same time, like, you can't get mad at people that calling you weird for that, bro. You can't. Like, oh, why am I looking at that picture, bro? I just realized what picture he has on the fucking screen. Take it off the screen, nigga!
It's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now.
Look to the right, I see
people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Imagine claiming children in sexual positions is clickbait. Yikes. That's rough. You admit that the children were sexualized. That is bad. Okay? That means the movie failed in its mission. I don't know what you don't get about that. But regardless, I'm not here to just keep hammering home the same points. Another thing that I talked about for a reason I don't respect him is because he battles with his own sexuality. He is very public about how he used to go to these swinger parties. I think he says 4 in total over the course of like 2 weeks, where he watched his girlfriend get fucked by other men. Even telling the story of how he was literally in the bed watching his girl get fucked by a different man, moaning intensely, and it was traumatizing. Yet he recommends that everyone should try it at some point for some reason.
Because this was, imagine seeing the girl you love, like,
get fucked.
Get fucked.
You love her?
See, here's another thing. When I heard this, I could never. I'd rather take a bullet, bro. I could never. But at the same time, I didn't bash this nigga. People do what they do, okay? If you into that, people do what they do. That's their thing. But at the same time, if you admit to that, you can't say shit about other people's like relationship status or what they do. If they're in an open relationship, they do. You cannot. You just admitted to one of the craziest shits any nigga could go through, bro. You just can't. Okay? At the same time, I ain't gonna criticize you for it unless you come at me or some shit, then it's war. But you just can't, bro. You just can't. You gotta hold that. That's what comes with admitting some shit like that on the internet, bro. You can't, bro. You can't.
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that.
Love the bitch. Like, you can't.
My queen.
And you allowed the love of your life to get fucked by another man.
What happened to the other three?
I'm crazy.
The first time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. You know what?
So my point with this was, why is this the guy that's lecturing?
No, that's like saying you should try dick just to see if you gay, nigga. No, I don't need to try no fucking dick to see if I like that. No, I don't, nigga. That's just it, boy.
Everyone on their relationships, shitting on people's relationships when he himself is in one that makes him very upset and he can't come to terms with it. Now, if he's open about being a cuck and happy and proud to be a cuck, that's fine. But he's not. It makes him mad every single time.
Here's my thing too. Destiny is literally in an open relationship. He lets his wife fuck other niggas while he fucks other bitches, and he hasn't even experienced that. Like that's like the fact that it was like in front of, like, that's different.
So why the fuck is this insecure guy the one that's the moral authority on healthy relationships all of a sudden? That was the point of me bringing up that clip. Now, that was basically the whole video. I summed it up real quick. All I pointed out is I don't respect his opinion because he defends a movie I consider to be child porn. I think any film or any production that has real children being sexualized should be classified as child porn. That's how I view it. Maybe your definition's different, but that's how I personally view that kind of content. So him defending that was beyond reprehensible to me. And him being very public with his cuckoldry and how scarring it has been, it should be a lesson and an example that he himself is not great when it comes to relationships and all these things. And I posted that and it made him extremely upset and he hasn't stopped fucking crying about it for 3 months. So, fast forward to 2 days ago. I was streaming a Moist Esports tournament, and I went up to go to the bathroom. I had to take a shit.
You think Sneako could have a redemption arc? Agent, you think so? I low-key think so, but it'll be tough. Agent, what do you think he'd have to do? I feel like he could be mad cool, bro, but he's in too deep for some reason. He's like so deep in, my nigga. Shit's bad, bro. Like, I deadass don't feel like I can have a normal conversation with him about shit without... Like, I don't even want, because I'm going to just get annoyed, my nigga. I'm going to just get annoyed. Like, I don't want to talk to, like, I don't. Like, I feel like if I link with him and try to, like, let's say I went to a basketball game with him and the team lost. He would be like, yo, the Matrix wanted this team to lose and the higher-ups are actually messing with the games. And, like, bro, okay. Like, all right. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no more logic. And these are supposed to be logical people. If he went and ran in the middle of the street and a car hit him, they'd be like, yo, somebody sent a car to go hit him. They wanted to silence him. Yo, that's why we stream on Rumble. Like, there's no more reason, bro. I can't. I'm not having a conversation. I can't. Like, there's no point. There's no point. There's no winning.
It was a double flusher. So I was on the toilet for quite some time, and I saw a Sneako post that he's posted quite a few times now, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing anything else right now on the porcelain throne. I'll play in the pig pen. So I did. For 3 months now, Sneako's had this adorable little collage that he made that looks like it's straight out of a 16-year-old girl's diary with pictures of boys from her class that she doesn't like. All about people that have hurt his feelings. This is his wall of shame for people that have insulted him online. What's even sadder about it is he purposely leaves out people that he's afraid of. So Turkey Tom, for example, made a whole video talking about Sneako and how pathetic he is. And Sneako tried to talk a big game to him, even challenged him to a debate, which Turkey Tom accepted with jubilation. He was ecstatic.
Okay.
And then Sneako kept ducking him, ghosting him. So he leaves Turkey Tom off of this list because he's afraid to actually talk to him. And he also leaves off quite a few other people, but the most notable other one that is comical for the absence is Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is an internet content creator that Sneako lied about for a long time, and they had a lot of beef, and Brandon Buckingham actually challenged him to a fight. And Sneako is very fearful of him. We'll get into that we'll get into that more in depth in a moment, but I just need to set the stage a little bit here.
Sneako, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta fight him. You gotta fight that nigga. Let me tell you why. The reason why I feel like you gotta fight that nigga is because, one, I feel like if you internet beef with a nigga and you go out of your way to fight a motherfucker, you corny. Like there's no way you can get me that upset about somebody that I'm gonna fly to your state to beat your. I don't give a fuck if you're 3'4" and I have 100%. You can't get me that out of pocket to make me want to fight a nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Unless you personally did some crazy shit to me or some shit. Like some crazy shit. There's no amount of insults you could tell me that's gonna make me want to fly a plane over to where the fuck you at or link with you out of my day to beat the fuck out of you. There's no way. But, hear me out. Sneako literally told Charlie, who he's bigger than, not bigger in like stature, I mean like bigger in height wise. Charlie's like what, 5? Charlie like 5'1". Sneako like 6'2". Okay.
Sneako trying to fight a 5'4" guy but hiding from a nigga his height. Sneako is a wannabe Andrew.
Listen. You can't call out a nigga shorter than you when a nigga around your stature calls you out. You duck him. You can't. That's impossible. There's no problem with not wanting to fight Andrew Buckingham. But with coming with that, you can't challenge a nigga smaller than you to a fight. You can't. That's impossible. That's hypocritical. You cannot. And you also can challenge Charlie to a fight or in person meetup or whatever if you keep that same energy with everybody else that like talks about you and shit. You feel me?
Here with this collage. So after seeing this for the 100th time in the last 3 months, I finally just said, "Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm."
Or maybe there's a reason why you just want to fight.
Girlfriend get fucked by
Andrew.
numerous other men and also insulted you for defending child porn. That's not cancellation. That's just spitting on you for being a pitiful, sad cuck. And this puppy really blew up on Twitter in a big way. Now, I will say it again. What I did and what I am doing right now is not canceling you, Sneako. I am insulting you. I am making fun of you.
That's what I said, nigga.
Something that you were supposed to be a huge proponent of, right? Wasn't like one of your big things like bullying needs to be brought back. So now that I'm making fun of you, what, all of a sudden now it's off limits, now it's canceling? You have become the SJWs that you criticize so much. I don't know how you don't realize that. We continue.
This is what happens. Yo, bots that's probably watching these clips. Look, Sneako fans. Like, it is what it is. I know you're probably watching these clips spamming L rage, bot rage. Listen, y'all have became the thing that y'all hate so much. Y'all go so deep in on one side, you literally become a bot. I can literally know what the hell you think about a political position, about a certain amount of girl, about this, that, and third. You literally become a bot. Literally become a sheep follower. Do you understand that? That's what happens when you're in too deep.
He says, "You know in your soul you would never say that to my face." To which I respond, "You literally have a collage of people that hurt your feelings on the internet. You haven't stopped whining about me for months now, you goofy NPC. Even if you beat my ass in a fight, it doesn't change the truth. You're still a cuck who also defends child porn." I think this is important to talk about, and I just talked about it recently. When you are getting your feelings hurt and your immediate response isn't to fire back with insults, jokes, whatever, it's to challenge someone to a fight, you've taken a huge L. You've shown that the person has got under your skin, and the only thing you can resort to is a caveman brain of, "I'll beat you in a fight." Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you. It doesn't do anything. Everything I've said still stands. Nothing changes. It doesn't even salvage your ego. All it is a pathetic fucking attempt at attention. And I don't think you believe half the things you talk about. I really think Sneako just panders as much as possible.
Sometimes, call me a wild boy. Sometimes I've seen some things where I'm like, yo, I don't even think some of these niggas even agree with what they're saying. They just know it aligns with their ideology and their red pill matrix shit, so they say it. And they know their fans are gonna eat it up. It's gonna get clipped. It's gonna get this. That's how crazy sometimes some of this shit seems to be. Because I'm like, yo, this is not even like. There's no way. Like, there's no way, my nigga. There's no way.
He himself doesn't even stand by the things he talks about. I really don't think he has any beliefs of his own. He just echoes what he thinks is going to get him the biggest audience / the most money. That's what I think. So this puffing out his chest of challenging me to a fight is clearly attention. That's what it feels like. Because you don't have the same energy for Brandon Buckingham. Brandon Buckingham is more than willing to fight you any day of the week. But with him, you don't want to do that. For some reason. Why? Do you not stand by your beliefs when it comes to Brandon Buckingham? He has said all the same things about you that I am saying about you. So why is he exempt? Why don't you want to fight him? That's so weird. This is what you said about Brandon Buckingham and fighting him.
When Brandon Buckingham is down to meet Sneako, he's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now rather...
This nigga Brandon Buckingham not really even a boxer like that. He look like a regular nigga.
Buckingham is down to meet Sneako. He's there to box him. They're both similar sizes. Sneako would now rather just sit at home and tell jokes behind his computer.
I'd rather sit at home and yell at a camera, tell jokes than, risk my manhood falling flat for Brandon Buckingham, if I lose the fight.
So now it's...
There is nothing wrong with that answer. Because at the end of the day, anything could happen in a fight. I don't want to risk getting knocked out on the internet. But you have to keep that same energy. You can't, like, you understand? Like, chat, there's nothing wrong with a YouTuber ducking another YouTuber. Like, I don't want to fight you. Yes, I think I'm going to win, but there's a chance I don't. And I don't want to take the energy out of my day to fucking fight somebody. But you can't be out here calling other niggas out that you think. Like what? That's just hypocritical, my nigga. You gonna look pussy. You gonna look pussy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with not wanting to fight a motherfucker over stupid-ass internet shit. But if you out here calling the other motherfuckers out, then you just duck. You just a duck. You just pussy. Like, that just is, like there's no ifs, ands, whats about it. You're just pussy. That's it.
Suddenly cool to just stay at home and keep it all online.
The full video here from...
Unless he comes out straight up and be like, yo, I think Brandon Buckham would beat my ass, and I think I could beat Critical's ass. Then, okay, then that just is what it is. You just, okay. Then you owned up to it, and ain't nothing, nobody can say about it.
Willie Mack is an
but then
absolute
you can't get mad for
masterpiece on laying out every pathetic
Charlie
thing
not wanting to fight you.
Sneako has ever done, said, or everything ever. So I highly recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a banger. So, as you can see, the people he's confident in fighting are ones that he feels confident he'd win against. I'm 5'6". I think he's 6'1". So the height advantage he feels very confident with. And he has every reason to. He would...
Sneako basically lied on Brandon Buckingham and said Brandon threatened to R-word his girl. Then when Brandon proved he was lying and challenged him to a fight, Sneako lied about... Sneako basically lied on Brandon Buckingham and said Brandon threatened to R-word. Why are you even lying about that? Brandon a weirdo too, not gonna lie? What did Brandon do? Why somebody said Brandon a weirdo too, not gonna lie? Wait, why are you lying about someone raping your girlfriend? There has to be more to that, right? What's weird about Brandon? What's weird about Brandon? Tell me, like, the weird thing about Brandon. Both weirdos. Rage, not gonna lie, I know you're cool with Sneako, but, like, you're not like him. That's gonna... Here's the thing. I don't know if we're even that... Like, that nigga be on his stream low-key talking shit low-key. I think I peeped once, or maybe I'm bugging. Nigga called me a bot like 5 times. Brandon was one of them clout chaser guys. He didn't say he did. He said... He didn't say he did it. He said that he said it, but he didn't.
Rage, I love you.
Probably beat me in a fight. But like I said, that doesn't change.
Why are you so invested in Sneako? My nigga, we watch Sneako on stream every time he gets, like, goes viral for getting roasted, like, once every few months, my nigga. I have millions of hours of streaming, and maybe for, like, 30 minutes out of the million hours, we watch a Sneako reaction on Sneako. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch, nigga? The fuck? After this, we probably won't see him on stream for a few months until some random shit comes up again. The fuck are you talking about?
Change anything. Everything I've said is still true. You are a cuck, self-admitted, and you have defended cuties publicly, which, by more than just me, by many, is considered child porn. You're pathetic. Beating me in a fight doesn't change any of those facts. I've also been super vocal about how I don't want to fight. Like, I'm not afraid to say, like, I don't want to get hit in the head, right? Like, I'm afraid of taking headshots. It's not a super normal fear to have, so I'm averse to going into a boxing match, especially one that's just a clout-driven spectacle like this, that'd be completely fucking worthless. And I've been super open about that, which I'm sure you know since you keep saying that you've watched my content, so you probably know that I was never going to accept a fight in the first place. Especially since you're, like, significantly taller than me, right? Like, it wouldn't make any sense. And even though you would probably beat me in a fight, you're certainly not beating me in, like, an aesthetic physique competition, because goddamn, I blow your ass out of the water. Look at this fucking anime character physique I'm rocking.
Raheem, they gonna take you this. Look at... Yeah, hold on. Why is this nigga sexy?
And meanwhile, you're over here with that Abercrombie and Fitch from 1998.
Wait, what is this? What the fuck is this picture? What is this from? Why'd he do this? He looks young in here. But why'd he do it? Why is he wearing girl clothes? Is that girl clothes? What the fuck is that? He was a model. Yo, trust me, I'm a model. Trust me. Get in the tub. Put some pizza on your nipples. Yeah, just like, yeah, trust, I'm I'm a model. Trust. Head ass. I mean, I'm a photographer. I'm a photographer. That photographer was horny as fuck. What the fuck they had my nigga wearing? The fuck they had my nigga wearing? What Vogue had my nigga wearing, bro? Sneako.
That plot twist is insane.
Look,
it's gonna keep getting better.
Sneako, them niggas was horny. Sue them niggas. What the fuck they had you wearing, bro? They have you in suit pants and they cut the shirt. Nigga was horny as fuck.
Now, in Sneako's credit, he did start going to the gym recently. Maybe I inspired him, and you know what? That's great. I'm glad I could have a positive impact
been in
on
the
your
lab,
life
chat.
like
He
that.
been in the
Sneako,
lab.
getting into the gym is a fantastic thing, and
He
you're gonna
been
feel
boxing.
so much better. And I know you'll start seeing results soon as long as you keep at it. And then
I keep
finally,
little
our
broing,
last
bro.
exchange goes very similarly to the others. You're not special from the other 10 soy boys who say the same thing. If you got a problem, stop talking on the internet. Let's solve it. So I said, got your Discord still working on responses? Brother, I have no problem. You started it and I made fun of you in return. You're upset about publicly admitting to cuckoldry and get mad at me for bringing it up. You should be mad at yourself instead. Have some self-reflection.
Bro. See, this is when I think Sneako is... I don't think... Like... Okay.
Sneako calls you and the rest of the WL community bots all the time because y'all don't obsess over astrology girls and other pointless political shit for content.
Listen. This is the thing about Sneako. Like, he doesn't want people to have fun. Like, if he see... Like Sneako's the type of nigga these days. Like, now. He wasn't like this before, but now, if he sees you playing basketball, he'd be like, yo, why are you... Or if he sees you, like, doing something you enjoy, he's like, yo, why are you doing that? You could be fighting the Matrix right now, bro. You could be fighting for the higher ups and the power, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could be getting $1 million right now, gang. Like, yo, shut up. Like, he's in too deep. And this thing right here, he said, if you got a problem, stop talking on the internet, let's solve it. But he started talking on the internet first. That's the thing. So, like, why did you just say that? He made a video on Charlie because Charlie said something about Fresh on Fresh and Fit. So why the fuck? He has to be like, there's no way. Like, what? I don't get it. Like, it's brain dead. It's stupid.
Which it's true. I don't have a problem.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You literally started it, Sneako, and you even asked your audience to let me know everything you said and send me your clips. You actually asked for a response, and then got super upset when my response was a little too mean to your feelings.
He's gotta be trolling.
How is that not the...
Because there's no way his IQ, like there's no way it dropped, like he was a smart ass nigga. Now he's just chatting.
Ultimate cuckoldry, like even more so than your girl getting clapped by 1,000 men. How? Like, how can you, with a straight face, still call other people
Come on,
soy
Sneako.
boys?
What's Sneako's real name?
I'm not kidding. I really didn't want to keep talking about you, but you won't stop talking and crying about me. It's sad. I understand you have a humiliation fetish, so hopefully this whole thing has helped you orgasm one more time from all of it. I don't think it's fun dunking on you, Sneako. I don't. And I'm certainly not canceling you. But you keep doing this. So you forced my hand to make fun of you again. But anyway, that's about it. See ya.
He too far gone, bro. He's a lost soul, bro. Is he a lost soul, chat? Is he done? Is it GG's? There's no coming back. There's no redemption. He's cooked. Sneakable. I hope one day, you know what I'm saying, you could come back to your senses and shit. But it ain't looking too good for you. It's looking cooked. It's looking cooked for you, gang. And even if you do, I don't even know if the internet will even gonna fuck with you after that shit. Cause some of this shit is just, maybe they will. You know the internet's fiddle, chat. But yeah. Hey man. Hey, that money hit, bro. Hey, maybe when he turns off this internet shit, he just normal as fuck. He just normal as shit. You feel me? And this shit is just all an act and shit. But it ain't looking good, gang.
Said I'm on 3 pills right now, if I'm being honest. Hope my feelings shoot out like a rocket. Niggas thought they had the swag, but I'm really on it. Look at you just window shopping that new bag I bought.